and welcome to another episode of Scottsdale Spotlights, showcasing local businesses and encouraging the local community to shop local, dine local, and play local. Today I'm here with Sharon and Allie with AJF Engineering and Inspections, and we're going to learn a little bit more about the services they provide and how they can help you. So Sharon, how long have you guys been in business, and what made you decide to start AJF?
Oh, great. Well, thanks, Brandon. We really appreciate being here.
My pleasure.
We started AJF in 1996. We began the business. We had moved from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania here to Arizona. And in Pennsylvania, we had a radon testing and remediation company, an environmental company. We also did inspecting there as well. And we just got tired of the weather. We decided it was time to get to a warmer climate. And so we began the business in the house. At that time, back in '96, home inspectors weren't licensed. And so we were able to begin. Paul, my partner in the business and in life, is a professional engineer. And so we were able to work that to our advantage. Most inspectors at that time, particularly in the Midwest and the East, were engineers, since there wasn't licensing, and that was as something that was new here. So that's how we began. It became an asset. We knew that it was going to be an asset for Phoenix.
Excellent,
for us to be able to offer that.
And it definitely has been. I've used AJF Engineering. That's one of the main companies I recommend for my home buyers and also for my sellers doing pre-listing inspections. Very thorough, and you get a very good product for the price you pay. So
Thank you.
Speaking of that, the engineering and inspection, tell me a little bit about the services that you provide to clients.
We're a locally owned and operated company, and Paul oversees all of our team. We have 15 full-time inspectors, and they are experienced in every age, type of property, size of home. We have a breadth of experience with each of our inspectors. And so with that, we can handle resale properties, we handle new construction, we'll do phased inspections with new construction.
Nice.
Before the walls and the insulation is up, and then before it closes, when the builder finally has the house ready, a 1-year warranty. We do pre-listing inspections. We have tremendous experience with historic homes, unique properties, luxury homes, custom homes. We also do commercial, so we can do all of wide variety of needs. We've done horse properties, and the list goes on. And so with that, there are generally several types of inspections. So the most common is the buyer wanting to have an inspection done when they're purchasing a property.
Sure.
And so that is the biggest area of need in home inspecting, tied to the real estate transaction. And the buyer has the opportunity to have us come out, and not only are we looking at educating and disclosing the buyer as to the condition of their home, if there are certain issues that we see and what it would take to repair or replace different systems and components, but we also will go over maintenance tips. We'll also discuss some of the benefits that the home has. You know, some homes are very well built for their age, or the people have made some changes that are fantastic, or it may have even some green elements to it. So these are things that the inspector will go over with them. And then we also have, for the seller, we are doing a fair amount of pre-listing inspections. That has become a lot more common, where the seller will have us come in and do a full inspection prior to listing the home, putting it on the market, and getting their contract. It gives the seller an opportunity to make repairs without the pressure of a time frame, dealing with the real estate transaction. Sure. Time frame, so they can carefully select the company and make sure the repairs are done right and cost effective. And then it also shows a standard of care. They're proud of their home, and they want to present it as the best way they can to their clients. So those are two predominant ones. The new construction, as I mentioned, where we do the different phases. That's another series of inspections that we can do. The framing is very specialized, the phase 2 before the insulation and walls, and that's one where Paul, being a professional engineer, that's where he steps into that a lot. It's amazing the issues that we can find during that phase, so it's very important. Before the walls and everything goes up, there are things, there are things you would never know are occurring behind there. So that's really important. And then we actually also do what we call a house wellness check. There are some people that don't go in their attics or their roofs. They have no idea what's going on with their house. And when they're trying to budget and plan, it's not always just about what you see in terms of your decor and the cosmetic parts of the home, but some people are actually concerned and they want a house wellness check to know if there's something that they can't see and things that are going on to prepare. So that's are the main services.
Well, that's great to hear that there's more pre-listing inspections. I know that's a tough part of my job when we get listings and go in and there's a lot of things that have issues. It's better off getting a home inspection first and addressing those issues instead of waiting until they come up on a home inspection report from a buyer and then throws a wrench into the contract. They cancel and you have to put it back on the market and then explain why it fell out of escrow. And so that's great. So you have a lot of different services, not just the home inspection.
Absolutely. And there are a lot of common findings too, by the way, that by doing the pre-listing or even just sharing with your clients that most homes have issues. We have a top 10 list, so it does. And you can see the top 10 list here. We've posted that as well, so you get a chance to take a look at those, the most common findings. So some of these things, if you're getting ready to list your house, you can go through these top 10, go through and try and fix them. A lot of these things can be fixed with stuff you have laying around the house, maybe $10 at Home Depot, but really saves the number of findings that show up on your home inspection report. So Sharon, what is a home inspection and why should a home inspector be called? A home inspector is licensed in the state of Arizona by the Arizona Board of Technical Registration. We call it the BTR. And so the BTR defines what a home inspection is as a visual inspection of all of the major systems and components of a home and how they existed at that day and time. And so it's everything from the roof to the foundation. There are at least 500 to 600 items or systems that are going to be looked at on your average home. And so it's important for someone to have an inspection because there are many times that you don't know what the true condition is of the property prior to purchasing it. And this is an opportunity to get to know, be educated and disclosed as to the condition. We liken it to the family doctor. You go to the family doctor and he's going to give you a general checkup and he's doing an overview. But if he needs further diagnostics, he may send you to a specialist or may send you to get some blood work done. We do the same kinds of things. We're looking at your roof. We're looking for signs and issues. Is it in need of repair? Is it in replacement condition? Are there evidence of leaks? We may recommend further evaluation by a licensed contractor or a specialist if it's something that we feel needs further evaluation. So it's very, very helpful for our clients because we're first cut. It would be a lot more expensive if they tried to go to every major contractor or specialist for each of these items to get a deeper understanding of the condition.
Okay, so it's important to get that first overall general home inspection done to get a synopsis of the overall health of the house, and they will make a recommendation if an AC unit needs further inspection or a roof needs further inspection, or maybe you have an environmental issue where we might need a mold inspector to come in or a structural engineer to look at the foundation. So it's a very good first step to try and identify a lot of these issues. So, Allie, can a home actually fail a home inspection? Is there a pass-fail or?
No. So we are not looking to pass or fail the house. basically what we're looking at is the current conditions of the prospective property you're buying. We're not an appraisal, which is looking at the market value of your home, or the municipal inspection, which is the code compliance of the city. We don't do any of that. So basically we're there to describe the physical conditions and indicate what systems would need repair or replacement.
Okay. So there may be certain individual items in a house that may fail.
Right.
Or there may be an issue that it arises, but you don't actually, they're not going to pass it to you and say, well, this house failed.
Failed, exactly.
Okay. So as we were talking earlier, I've had inspections from probably close to or over 30 different home inspection companies here in the Valley. Mm-hmm. So what differentiates AJF Engineering from the other home inspection companies?
Thank you. Great question. So I think for us, one of our main goals from starting the company, so Sharon and Paul started the company in 1996. We are local, but we're also family run. So I'm the daughter in the A, actually. My brother is the J in AJF. And so I've watched the business grow from when it was just in our house. And I've always seen the main goal is, being client focused and making sure that we provide the most professional and thorough inspection so that our clients truly feel that they got the best understanding of the conditions of their property to make their financial investment and make sure that this is the right house for them, depending on their situation and their finances and whatever may have you. So even through expansion and growth, that goal has always been the main focus. And so the way we keep that focused is our training. So I think that makes us stand out from the other inspection companies because we now have 15 full-time inspectors, but we also have a very rigorous hiring and interview process where not only are they interviewing with, the co-owners and management, but then they go out on the field and interview with our field supervisors and our training team because we want to make sure that it's a right fit, not just for the inspector coming on board, but for our team as well.
Sure. And
so once they, it seems like it's going to be a great fit, they come on board. They also have to go through, we lovingly call it Paul's Boot Camp. It's become the name over the years. So no matter their level of expertise, they may have been inspecting before, every inspector has to go through our boot camp. And there's no time period on boot camp. It's really up to the individual and the inspector. We don't know what they know. And so we have a whole process of training where they're shadowing inspectors. They're doing what we call parallel inspections. So they're not the inspector on record, but we're able to kind of compare reports and see what they're learning, make sure they're right on target with the report and getting to where they need to be. And then whenever we feel that they're truly ready to represent not only us and our company and our reputation, but the clients who hire us and the agents who refer us, then they can start going out on their own. So I think our training process is really what helps set us apart. And it also shows that we have a lot of longevity. So our field supervisor, Ross, has been with us 17 years. His son is now one of our inspectors. All of our senior inspectors have been with us 10 years and more. And so they all know that when they come on board, this is where they want to make their careers because they have the opportunity to grow in their trade. They get to start inspecting, smaller homes maybe when they first start, but then eventually over the years they can grow to do commercial inspections in the luxury properties, in the older homes, the unique homes. So they get to grow in their field and have the support of the team. So I think that the longevity with our team is also very different. One other piece I think is we try to be a one-stop shop service. So you have a very limited time during your inspection period when you're dealing with the buyers in your real estate transactions. So we make sure that all of the inspectors are licensed to do the termite inspection at the same time as the home inspection. So then you don't have to hire a separate termite company to come out and do the inspection. Our guys are also trained to understand the standards for pool and spa inspections, so they can do those add-on inspections during the inspection. We do radon testing because Sharon and Paul were experts in that field back east, so we can do that. Yes, so we can do that with an inspection. Sometimes people hire us to do it without, so we have those add-on services as well.
Great.
Yep.
So it sounds like they get a lot of training done and they really know what's going on. So as a follow-up to that, once the inspection's been done and been provided to the client, is there further services or warranties or anything provided after that?
Yeah, so I think it's a great question because I think that's another really large standout from the other inspection companies is the warranties that we offer through our recall check program. So we've been doing recall check for about 10 years, I think, now. And so the inspector will take down during the inspection the make, model, and serial number of all the built-in major appliances during the inspection, and we submit it to a company called Recall Check. So they have a database, I think it's like 225 million recalled appliances.
Oh, wow.
And so the client will get a separate report a couple days after the inspection letting them know if any of the appliances in the home have been recalled, and then how to follow up with the manufacturer to get it repaired or replaced at no cost. Manufacturers actually have to repair or replace a recalled item, but the issue is nobody's really searching out that information,
Sure.
so this service does it for you. So now with Recall Check, we started adding on warranties over the years. So now we have a 5-year roof protection plan, a 6-month structural warranty, a 90-day mechanical warranty, mold safe, and then the sewer guard warranty protects your main sewer line just due to normal wear and tear. So all those warranties to have the coverage is included with the inspection for free. AJF pays for it so that we can offer it to the clients for free. And then there will be, deductibles like you would with any warranty company if you had to use the coverage.
It's actually about $25,000 worth
Of warranties.
of free warranties.
Wow. So Sharon, if people were interested to hear a little bit more about you guys, how can they get a hold of you? You have a website, Facebook, phone number, etc.?
Absolutely. Thank you. Please visit our website. We have a website. It's www.ajfengineering.com. And on the website, you'll find that there's frequently asked questions, there's videos, there's more about the team, there's lots of different information that will help any buyer or seller know more about the company and the business. We also have social media involvement through Facebook and through Instagram. And to visit those sites, you just go to @AJF Engineering. There's lots of fun information on those sites. We see lots of things when we're out in the field inspecting, and we love sharing it. And then, of course, by phone, 480-661-8888 is our phone number, and we have 24/7 opportunity for your calls to be answered and your orders to be taken. So please call us. We're happy to help.
Excellent. So thanks for tuning in today to this episode of Scottsdale Spotlights. I'm Brandon Trowbridge here with Allie and Sharon with AJF Engineering and Inspection. If you're looking for a home inspection or a wellness check, please visit one of the sources that they gave you, either their website, Facebook. Give them a call. They provide a great service, and the warranties that come afterwards are unbeatable. So thanks for
Great.
joining me today.
Thanks, Brandon.
You're welcome.